What's going on, guys? So Mighty back at it again with your weekly Rust skins videos. So the skins this week are not great. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not hyped for this week's skins. We'll go to the clothing and look at the solar panels set. This set does look kind of cool, but at the same time, I was hoping for more this week, to be honest. Like, I was hoping the apocalyptic set would, the HQ set would come out, but it obviously hasn't. That's okay. I'm sure it'll still come out because it's definitely a better looking set than this. No offense to Mad Rog or whatever that name says. This set is obviously quite unique, so that is a plus about this set. We'll have to just keep an update on the Rust item store's top sellers this week for the solar panel set, because it could be really popular and oversaturate the market. But we shall see. I'm not too sure what I think of this one yet. I do think buying the kilt will be a relatively safe bet, so I don't think that this is going to be a problem. I don't know why I keep clicking check out. I'm not going to add any more of those actually. So for this week, I'm going to say the number one skin, my number one pick will be the solar panel pants, which is obviously the kilt, followed by the Dynasty AK, which we'll get to in a bit, and then followed by the Dolphin Float sleeping bag, which we'll also get to in a bit. But the bag or the AK could be number two. Like, they're kind of interchangeable just because the AK is $3.50, but is a relatively nice skin in my opinion. But the Dolphin Float is cheaper, $2.10, but in my opinion is a less nice skin. But I do know Rust players like this kind of like memey stuff, so it'll probably do well. Pretty much everything here, to be honest, guys, in my opinion, isn't really going to be great for short-term investing. So if you're only here to invest for short-term and make quick profit for next week, I don't think this week's going to be for you. But if you'd like to continue watching and listen to what I say about these skins, then be my guest. And I'll move over to the solar panel vest. Alright, moving over to the solar panel vest. This is also a pretty unique looking skin. So really all the solar panel set, it does look pretty unique, but it does look pretty plain as well, to be honest. I have read in my Discord that one of you guys said that this set does look a little nicer in game. It looks shimmery, you said. So I haven't even been on Rust, so I don't really know what it looks like in game, but it does look alright from here. So I'm going to add one of these to the cart. I'm not going to really invest in Rust skins this week. Same with the solar panel helmet. To be honest, I'm actually not a massive fan of these skins, but yeah, some people in Rust might be. I don't really think they're going to be great for investing, but just as I said earlier, keep an eye out, go to the featured page, and if it stays like around the bottom, then I would definitely recommend investing in it, because that obviously means that there's not going to be that many on the community market, so obviously it's not going to get oversaturated, and people will want a unique set for themselves, so that will increase the price over time. But that also adds on to me saying in the last part that I don't think that any of these skins are really going to be that short-term profit. I could be wrong. Some of the skins could be quite successful, but yeah, this is just my opinion. Overall, I'm really not feeling this week's skins, especially compared to like the skins that we've had lately. Okay, so that's the clothing and armor done. We'll move over to the weapons now. Alright, so moving over to the weapons, we've got the Dynasty AK for $3.50 and the Gold Thorn SMG. So we're actually going to, for $2.80, so we're actually going to start off with the custom. I actually don't mind the look of this custom. So this also could be in my top picks. Just looking at it now, it is quite a unique looking custom skin, so I personally do think it's pretty cool. So when I was talking about my top picks, they were mainly short-term profit, so I do think that those other skins will perform better short-term. Long-term, on the other hand, I do think that this Gold Thorn SMG will perform outperform most skins this week. The cheapest custom SMG on the market at the moment is $3.84. So obviously that means that you've made some money. So obviously every SMG so far has also made you money, as long as like they didn't sell off at $5, which I can't think of any off the top of my head. So I do think that this would probably be one of your safer investments for this week, but it is going to be more long term because custom SMGs usually are. They're not really a short term kind of skin investment. So I'm going to add one of those to the cart. I do like the skin. I'll probably actually keep it myself even if it goes up, but if you guys are happy to wait, then I would recommend buying this one. Okay, moving over to the Dynasty AK. This is starting off at $3.50. I'm going to add one of these to the cart now because I personally think it's a skits looking skin. I think the artist has done a really good job with this and really made like the dragon pop and stuff like that. I like this kind of like Japanese style art or whatever style this is. I personally think it looks pretty sick. So I'm definitely going to be buying one for myself. I do think that this is going to be a relatively successful AK, but short term we'll have to wait and see. It really depends on how many you bought. $3.50. I do think less will actually be bought than most skins that have been coming out lately, mainly because this whole week's skins are average. So I think that people will just look at the front page and they'll be kind of turned off, so they won't buy any skins this week. So the plus about this week's skins are that I don't think that any of them are really going to get oversaturated, and I don't think that's going to be a problem. As we can see, the Dynasty AK is obviously the top seller, but this is first day and the skins have probably been out for less than 12 hours. So overall, I do think that the Dynasty AK will still be a good investment for you guys to buy, even though it's starting off at $3.50. So if you wanted to know if I'm planning on investing on it, I'm not really going to invest in any skins this week, but I am definitely going to buy one. And I don't think that this is going to be a bad investment if you were thinking about investing for skins this week. Alright, now that we're finished with the weapons, we move over to the other skins. So we're going to be looking at the Deep Sea Furnace. Obviously this is going to be adding on to the Deep Sea set overall. It just looks like the rest of the Deep Sea stuff. I personally think it's actually a pretty cool and unique looking furnace because it makes it look more metallic, and like the copper has iodized or whatever the word is. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I do think that this actually looks really nice, like how it's got like all that copper stain and stuff like that. So overall, I personally think this is a kind of cool skin, but it's nothing amazing. So whether it's going to be good for investing or not, to be honest, I don't think it's going to be amazing for investing. Although if not many people buy it, then later on it's obviously also going to increase in price due to how scarce it would become on the community market. So I don't think that it's going to be too risky for you guys to invest in one of these or multiple, but you're going to have to be willing to wait a longer period of time to actually make a decent amount of profit off of this skin. Okay, moving over to the Dolphin Float sleeping bag. So obviously this is a sleeping bag skin starting off at $2.10. It's got a little dolphin on it. That's pretty much it. And it's got some little handles on it like it's a flotation device. Overall, I don't really have much else to say about this skin. Like, it's not blowing my mind. Some people might like it. I'm personally not a massive fan of it. I'm going to buy it because I like to give people in my team, if they need to be bagged, I like to give them dumb looking skins, and to be honest, I think this is a pretty dumb looking skin, so I am going to buy it. In saying that, when I say it's dumb looking, that isn't actually a bad thing for investing, because as I've said in past videos, more unique skins and more memeable skins are definitely good for investing because Rust players like meme skins, and obviously that will increase the demand for them, and hopefully this skin isn't going to have a massive supply because all these skins this week are kind of average, so the potential for this sleeping bag's price to increase is actually higher than what it would usually be. So I don't think that this is also going to be a terrible investment, but it's also going to be a lot longer term than some of the other things we've been buying over the past few videos. Okay, so now we've got the Resist Garage Door. This is the final skin of this week. So it's a bit of a meme that I've done a little shout out for Resist in my Discord in my last video. Shout out to Scraplands again. And now a garage door skin is literally called Resist and has Resist written on it. So this is just some garage door skin with some graffiti on it. I personally think it looks messy. It's hard to read Resist. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming it's a skull or something like that. You can see that little atom kind of thing. It says RIP there. To be honest, I can't really make out anything else. Like, it's kind of hard. I'm sure it looks better in-game, but from here, it's hard for me to recognize certain things. So I personally don't think that this is a fantastic door skin, but we'll go to the Rust item store and have a little look, as long as it doesn't keep doing that. It's not even the least bought thing, so to me that's kind of an issue because it's not an amazing skin, and that also means that there's probably quite a few of them already that have already been bought. So it's going to definitely be more of a gamble buying this one because I don't think the demand for it is going to be insane. Although Rust skins with graffiti usually do go up in price by quite a lot and do make you a decent amount of profit. So as long as the Rust players like it, I suppose this is definitely going to be a good investment. But you've got to look at it from the top seller's perspective. Do the Rust players like it? So more of the average player base, not investors, are going to be buying skins now because they're actually easier to find on the Rust's menu, on the game's menu. So you would expect if players did like this that it would be a little bit higher. Although in saying that, it's about halfway, and it's actually surprisingly, to me, surprising that it is beating the road sign kit. So there is definitely potential for this door skin, and as I said just a second ago, pretty much every skin in Rust that has graffiti on it has gone up in price a lot. So they're definitely good skins to invest in. I personally think this one isn't as great, but I don't think that it's going to be as risky as you might think it will be, and I'm going to add one of those to the cart myself. Okay, so this is going to be my cart for this week. This is the first time I've actually been able to show this screen, which I'll be able to use in my results part of next week's video for a long time. It's not a complete oversaturation of skin, so I don't have to use the small screen that you'll see in the next part of the video. So overall for this week's Rust skins, to be honest, my mind wasn't blown when I first looked at them. And I still don't think that they're amazing, but long term I do think that these are going to still make you some money, some more than others. Like, I do think the SMG will be relatively successful. I think the AK could get up to about $5, so nothing amazing, but I don't think it's going to be terrible. The Dolphin Float sleeping bag, it's kind of like a coin flip. It could either do really well or it could kind of just do average. So I don't think that the risk really outweighs the reward. I don't think it's that risky. If anything, you could probably still sell it for that $2 and however much to get your $2.10 back. So I don't think it's going to be that risky. The solar panel entire set, I think it's going to be an okay set. I don't think it's going to be like a Glory or anything like that, or No Mercy. I don't think it's going to skyrocket like that, but I do see that its potential. It's definitely a unique looking set, so I do think that that is a plus. So just a quick recap, and I've already talked about the garage door, and I might have missed something else, but I can't remember. But just a quick recap for my picks this week. I think the kilt will be the best pick, just because it's going to be the safest in my opinion. Followed by the AK or the sleeping bag. And then if you're happy to wait long term, then even the SMG could be picked as a second, because I do think that that's definitely going to make you profit, but it really does depend on how long it's going to take. for me to make the recommendation for you guys, because I usually do recommend like the more short-term investments, because I know most of you like them better. Alright, so that's going to wrap up that part of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and remember, have a skits one. Alright guys, the moment you've all been waiting for. So I am doing another giveaway this week. It's going to be a No Mercy AK. As you're all familiar with if you've been watching my videos and you've been keeping up with the past Rust skins as of late. So to enter, just make sure you like and comment on this video to be a part of the draw next week, which will be drawn next week. Make sure you leave a comment, plus leave your Steam name in the comments too, so that you're easier to find if you win. If you do win, you'll have to comment on the next video and contact me, letting me know that you're the winner. And if you don't contact me before the next set of skins come out in the Rust item store, and by the time that I've made my next video, then I will be redrawing the giveaway to a new winner from next week's video's comments. So make sure you keep that in mind, guys. But to enter this, all you have to do is like this video and comment down below. Make sure you leave your Steam name as well, and also even your Discord name if you're a part of the Discord and you have Discord. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and just don't forget about the No Mercy AK, guys. It is a giveaway for next week's video, and I will be giving that away to whoever gets drawn. So good luck for all of you for that. And I would also like to say thanks for 650 something subs. That is what I was at last time I checked. So thank you all, and I hope you have made some easy profits. And remember guys, have a skits one. Alright guys, so this is the results of last week's video. So I'm not going to read out the prices. You guys can see what the prices are. The wooden purifiers, only 3 of them as of today, which is the first day the Rust skins have released on the community market. Only 3 of them have sold, so pretty sure I mentioned last video that the demand for them probably wouldn't be that high, and it's going to be a coin flip. In the long run, they'll probably perform better, but either way, they've still made you a bit of money now, if you were the one that sold all 3 of them, that is. So overall, guys, the cart last week cost us $43.40. The max total that you would have been able to sell it for as of today, as of right now, since I've been recording, is $82.77 Australian, so that's $58.25 USD. So that means the profit you would have made would have been $39.37 Australian, or $21.71 USD. These values are obviously based off of the cart that I bought in the previous video, so last week's skins, and all of these prices are as of right now, which is the 20th of the 7th. So yeah, this is the first day that they've been out. So that's a decent amount of profit. It's actually better than last week's video, but we'll see how it goes in the long run, because I think last week's video skins have performed better. And I'm also glad that I mentioned to you guys to get the Night Sky large box in the Discord after changing my mind about the video, because it has actually performed quite well. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you guys thought, and good luck with the video. Alright, see you guys, have a skits one.